Hello everyone, let's talk about one of the coolest guys in Hollywood, Robert De Niro. You've probably seen his movie, but do you know the man behind the character? Let's dive into his incredible life and career. Robert De Niro was born on August 17, 1943 in New York City, growing up in the bustling streets of the Manhattan. He was a shy kid with a knack for imagination. His parents were both artists, his dad a painter and his mom a poet. With all that creativity around him, it's no surprise he ended up in the arts. Fun fact about the little Robert was so pale as a child that his friend nicknamed him Bobby Milk. At the age 16, he dropped out of the high school to pursue acting full-time. He had studied at the Stella Adler Conservatories and Lee Strasberg's Actor Studio, where he mastered the art of the method acting. The dedication to his craft would later become one of his trademarks. De Niro didn't just land in the spotlight overnight. His early roles were in a small independent field, but he gave it his all. Big break came in 1973 when he starred in the Bang the Drum Slowly, playing baseball player with the heartwarming story. Then came the game changer Martin Scorsese. In 1973, he teamed up with the legendary director for Mean Street. This was just the beginning of the legendary partnership. By the mid-70s, De Niro was unstoppable. He played young Vito Corleone in Godfather Part 2 and won an Oscar. But the role that made him a pop culture icon was Taxi Driver in 1976. In the 18s, De Niro pushed the boundaries even further with a movie like Raging the Bull that brought him another Oscar, and The King of the Comedy. These films showed just how versatile he was. He could be intense, funny, or downright scary. Robert De Niro's acting journey through the 18 and 19 showcased his incredible range. He took on a role in gripping dramas and lighter-hearted comedies, providing his versatility. Movies like Goodfellas in 1919, De Niro played Jimmy Conway, adding depth to his gangster persona. Awakening in 1919, as a loner Loy, he portrayed the struggle of the man with the catatonia. Cap Fear in 1991, his chilling performance as a Max Cady remained unforgettable, and Heat in 1995 as a Neil McCauley, he brought complexity to the life of the professional thief. He also showed his comedic side in a film like Midnight Run in 1988. De Niro's contribution extends beyond the screen. In 1989, he co-founded Tribeca Production, later launching the Tribeca Film Festival, which helped revive Lower Manhattan after 9/11 attack. His work in the arts and philanthropy reflected his deep commitment to the community. Also, we have been witnessing a legendary relationship between De Niro and Al Pacino. Robert De Niro and Al Pacino share one of the Hollywood's most iconic friendship, built on the mutual respect and shared passion for their craft. Both actors rose to the fame in 1917, with Pacino breakout role in Godfather 1972 and De Niro in Main Street 1973. Despite their parallel career, it wasn't until The Godfather Part 2 in 1974 that they appeared in the same film, but they didn't share any scenes. De Niro played a young Vito Corleone, a role that earned him an Oscar, while Pacino continued his role as a Michael Corleone. Their collaboration in the legendary franchise established the foundation for their lifelong bond. Their friendship deepened over the years as they worked together on the film like Heat in 1995, where they finally shared significant screen time in the famous diner scenes, and The Irishman in 2019, a Scorsese masterpiece where their chemistry drove the story. Off the screen, De Niro and Pacino have supported each other through their career, praising each other's performances and achievements. Their friendship reflects not just professional admiration, but a personal connection that has stood the test of time. Together, they represent a golden era of the method of acting and remain two of the greatest iconic in the cinematic history. Despite his fame, De Niro values privacy. He has been married twice to the Diana Abbott and Grace Hightower and has 7 children from various relationships. This quiet professional life contrasts with the bold character he portrays on screen. Even in his later years, De Niro continues to impress. He has worked with directors like Martin Scorsese for the movies like The Irishman, Killers of the Flower Moon, and David O. Russell for the Silver Lining Playbook. His performances still earned prize and award, including a 2024 Oscar nomination for Killers of the Flower Moon. Robert De Niro is more than a celebrated actor. His commitment to authenticity and excellence has shaped cinema and inspired audiences worldwide. From New York Street to Hollywood Heights, his journey reflected his talent, hard work, and passion for the craft. De Niro's legacy lives on his iconic role and the lasting impact he's made on the film and culture.